Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, February 19th, 2014. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, I hope you checked out my show, Spiritual House Sessions, because this week the cards were intense, the music was banging, and that was a horoscope that will definitely change your perception of the week. And this is a big day. The nodes have officially switched into Libra and to Aries. We have just spent the last 18 months in Scorpio and Taurus. And this has been really clearing house, going deeper into things, letting go of old value systems. And here we are, a South Node in Aries. Time to let go of those egos. Time to let go of these old identifications. And it's interesting to see that Uranus is in Aries, really trying to shock us and step into new identifications of self, new egos. And really also, it's the reinvention of how we use courage in our life. And I think in order for us to have the right courage, to have the right identifications, we need to be in harmony. We need to have the right partnerships, and we need to be in balance. The North Node is now in Libra. We have Mars, which is getting ready to go retrograde in Libra. And today, the Moon is going to hump over all this. So this is a big signal from the universe today, in my opinion, that we are about to unveil and start to really see the areas in our life that we need to find balance with, the kind of partnerships that we need to connect with. We are still in the middle of a Venus retrograde direct in Capricorn that started in December. So this has been going on a long time, as the destinies, the accomplishments, the goals need to be in alignment with our right value systems and our right partnerships. And here the universe is now heavily investing into finding your inner peace and to keeping the balance. You know, sometimes too with Libra, there can be two sides of the fence, and it's difficult to pick which side. And I think that this is all about decisions, because Mercury retrograde has been squaring Saturn in Scorpio. There's been a lot that we have been unveiling deep in our emotions, deep in our truths, and making these decisions and really, shocking those decisions and becoming aware of them can be very difficult at a time like this, as we've had now the Sun enter Pisces and getting closer to Neptune, as it is from the other side. It is from the emotional realm. It is from the deeper realm. And if you look at the chart, everything's pointing up to the Sun, Neptune, Chiron. I mean, this is energy that's very sensitive to ourselves. We have to follow the signs. We have to see what the ebb and flow of the universe is directing us towards. And with all this energy in Capricorn, we want to control it all. We want to control everything. We want to control our value systems. We want to control the relationships we have. We got this intense area to want to control things correctly. And now with this Libra energy, it is so important for us to see what's fair, what's right, what's just. But more importantly, that inner harmony, that inner balance is so important. And as the Moon finishes up in all this today, it's going to highlight the Mars energy for the last time direct. This will be the last time that the Moon and Mars meet up for the next 3 months while Mars is moving forward. Actually, it's pretty much stationary. But what this means is that there is a very big gift today from the universe. A gift of understanding what actions to take. I think that there will be something that is unveiled to you. Like unveiling where maybe you're on the fence still in your life. Unveiling where that you can find your harmony and peace. And I think a lot of it has to do with paying attention to the signs, really paying attention to what can you clear. Pisces is all about clearing. Pisces is about the past. Pisces is about getting rid or ending of things. And now that we've entered this Pisces realm, the universe is going burp, 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 time to close shop on everything that's not working, on all the situations that have been going on, and it can be very confusing, but what it is it's clearing you for new beginnings. We're getting close to that time period where we're going to see a big surge and a new story in our lives. And there is so much for us to let go of. There's so much for us to make decisions on. There's a lot of wrapping up to do. And where in your life do you need to wrap up? Where are the areas that you need to get off the fence on? Because we can be stuck on so many different sides, so many different teams, so many different angles, so many different places where you just get all caught up. And that's Mars in Libra with the North Node and the Moon there. Everything is on the, well, what about that? And what about this? There's always those questions. And you have to see that, especially with the Mercury retrograde squaring Saturn, the questions are not easy to understand. Now we're dealing with heavy amounts of intellectual energy, and now with a heavy amount of spiritual deep watered kind of energy on top of it, which can make it very kind of like lost and where are you going. But I think the way that you pull yourself out of the depths of confusion is remembering to make decisions in your truth, to remember to take action about what your identity wants, about what feels comfortable in your life. Jupiter, Uranus making a huge square right now, especially as it's still part of a big T-square with Pluto. This has to do with opening up doors in our life by knowing with what we want and by not being afraid to step into those doors, by opening up comfort zones into actions we take, opposed to being afraid of stepping into actions based off maybe our emotions getting in the way. This is very tricky information. We are not in an easy time. Remember, Pluto and Uranus are in a huge, big square still, and they're getting closer and closer. And what that means is the universe has put a big pressure on everybody in our lives to break through these systems that have locked us in to unhappy energy, or to systems, or to even plans in our life that aren't for our highest good, that aren't for what we should really be in our lives. And so that takes action, and it takes your courage. And Mars in Libra is a diplomat. It shows up in a nice suit. It shows up with a plan. It shows up with understanding we could fix this without war. And in our lives, not that you need to go be a crazy warrior right now, but you must learn that even a diplomat takes action and takes initiation into negotiations, into making sure that things work out correctly. And in your life, whether you have the strength or not, remember it that way, that now is time to start engaging in things. We are 2 weeks away from Mars retrograde. And with the North Node getting conjuncting to Mars, the Moon highlighting over this, what does the universe unveil to you today? What did the sign say that you should be taking a certain direction in your life? Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow.